Today we are tapping into the history of Arcturian beings. I'm doing a series of videos where I channel star beings to learn about their history and share it with you all so we can all be prepared as the age of disclosure continues to unfold. I am doing this in tandem with a Patreon series called Activate the Alien Within, where you can purchase your own activations for each star race and start activating your hybrid DNA within. Today, though, we are going to dive into all the questions that I have for my lovely friends, the Arcturians. This is a race that I feel close to. Oftentimes I have a higher self that comes through as an Arcturian. She helped me to come up with these questions to ask. So we might be going with her. We might be going to another person. I have a lot of Arcturian guides. My intention for these videos is that I will align with the highest and best being of that race to dive into the history. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to connect and then we're going to start asking questions. Okay, I have connected with a council of Arcturian beings that I usually connect with. I have a few channeled messages from them on my YouTube. If you're interested, they are called, or they call themselves, the Arcturian Light Council of 6. And they basically said the historian from that council has come forward and they are ready to start receiving questions. So what is the Arcturian role in the universe? We assist in the timeline structures throughout the universe. We work a lot with time and space and the physical nature of both. While time is not an actual existence, we are just using this verbiage to help you understand the energetics of it. They do a lot of multi-dimensionality work and are able to help humanity tap into their multi-dimensional nature through the understanding of timelines, quantum physics, and also the ability to switch into different versions of self through these two energies, the quantum mechanics and the timeline, jumping timeline understanding. And how do you, I guess, navigate this world of multidimensionality, quantum physics? How did the Arcturians get into this realm? They were developed to help Source essentially understand the capacity at which it can expand and contract, is what they're saying. So they were developed to really help beings in our universe understand their capacity of shifting, expanding, really, here, make it a little more human, Open to receiving visuals on this. So they're basically showing me this like spiral of time and how this spiral of time can expand and contract. And within each expansion and contraction, there are like new spirals, or like the spirals of time are like warped. And so it's a deeper understanding that they're bringing to everyone of how to basically manipulate this spiral structure within in order then to have different experiences, different waves of consciousness, different understandings, deeper levels of knowing, deeper levels of communication with others. They're saying like it ties into the all, like the work that they do, and this work ties into just existence as itself. And so they are really trying to help everyone basically like raise their frequency through the expansion of the spiral within, which then allows us to traverse different timelines. And then if we can traverse those different timelines, then we can always align with the one that is best suited for our growth and expansion, essentially. He's saying there's like a lot more, but they're just going to start with that. Okay, Arcturians, how are you specifically connected to the human race? What is your role in assisting Earth and the human race? So he said, we are here to help you understand yourselves in a multi-dimensional reality. A lot of this has been taken offline, and so they have come here to help bring us back into this awareness of like everything happening all at once, the awareness of the quantum mechanics, the awareness of even like plasma energy and the structures of the universe and how that relates to, again, physical time and space. And specifically, in what ways do you do this for humanity? They're saying a lot of like astral work in the dream space. They're visiting a lot of people, helping us to basically get used to this certain frequency that vibrates very fast, but within this, it's like pushing us out of our comfort zone so that we can feel the malleability of the world around us. And he's saying, like, simply put, helping you to come into that creatorship, knowing that you can interact with the different energies in your life. Even just right now, as I sit in this room, he's showing me like it's just like a field around me, and I can warp it and mutate it, work with it as if it's like energy in front of me, through the awareness of like multidimensionality, through the awareness of timeline, existence. And so they help to raise our frequency in this way, specifically while we're sleeping, but also through the they're almost saying there's like a certain brain wave that can occur. Maybe, is it a brain state? So it's a brainwave signal that's being sent into Arcturian star seeds that are helping them to experience it. And then while that frequency is present within them, it helps those around them. Like they will start to have a deeper experience and then share and then share and then share and share and share. And so this brain signal, brain wave, is helping us to basically distort time as we've known it, so we can then break free from this time. And what kind of humans do you interact with? They're saying, of course, like the Arcturian starseed humans, but also humans that have curiosity. This curiosity is like a door that helps them connect to us, because when we are open in this curious nature, we can then experience different makeups of our reality, if you will, and they can assist in this. So it's kind of like our energetic blueprint says, we're open to experiencing this, time experience, or this manifestation experience through that curiosity energy. So staying curious is like a really good way to work with the Arcturians, because they're saying like that is kind of like their base frequency. They ask a lot of questions. They constantly say stay curious, because then when you're in that state, time can become fluid. Reality can become fluid, and then you can start to like analyze it without affecting it. And that's kind of what they're able to do in the world. They're able to like analyze the different makeups of time and space, and then through that curiosity and analysis, they're then able to start shifting it and moving it and building it into different ways. And so specifically again with Earth, they are helping to shift our ascension into one that is positive for all, through helping humans to understand this within themselves, and like bringing the knowledge into them that they can also do this in their own reality. Okay, a little more basic of a question. What kind of color do you all usually present as, so the humans watching this can know? Cooler colors, I saw like teals, vibrant blues, sometimes like a pink essence around them. So if you were looking at like a ball, maybe it'd be like really teal, and then into like this vibrant blue, purple, and then like a pink hue around. And why have you chosen this color, Arcturian beings? So it's beneficial to the work that they do in this galaxy and universe. It's also easy for humans to receive, and it comes from specific lines of lineages. So they're closely related, I'm hearing, to gray beings, Syrian beings, and Andromedan beings. So these are quite closely related, which is why they kind of all have that humanoid structure with a larger head, larger eyes, and that they were actually a branch off of Syrian beings. So Syrian beings must be quite old then. And is there anything that we need to know, like what time you all came into existence, or where you're from in the universe? He's laughing and basically just saying like a very long time ago. Direct information on this is not necessarily needed for your understanding. And then where they come from, they're kind of going into the like energetics of it. It was simply so source in our universe could again have this understanding of what it was existing in. And through this race, it is able to have a deeper understanding of this. Okay, I'm just checking my questions. Okay, so I think the only one is how they present to humans, and then if they have a message for humanity. So, how do you usually present to humans? Whether it's first or they've been talking to you for a long time. We will show ourselves to those that are ready to experience our fullest vibration. But until then, we show up as shadows within your perception, if you will. They show up as these kind of deeper understandings within. A lot of times, if you have that kind of epiphany energy, this could be them interacting with you. Physically, though, for those who can see in their third eye and physical eyes, how do you present yourself? It's hard to say because they present as really a lot of different things, but I'm seeing lines of kind of this soft energy in front of you, but also floating orbs. They came to me personally first as an orb. It really is what you are open to receive. Oftentimes you will see the long spindly finger, and this is so interesting. So my higher self, that's Arcturian, does this a lot. She comes to me and she will place her thumb on my third eye. And so this, each time that happens, is kind of a deeper activation as to how much more I can see of them. But also it's their transfer of energy. So if you feel a press on anywhere, but also specifically on the third eye, or you see this kind of thumb appendage, that's kind of their transfer, their way of transferring energy to humans. It's understood in our psyche as that transfer. And it's this reminder for us that's beautiful, that the universe is at our fingertips. The universe is within our grip. It's already within us. And so it's this understanding through this thumbprint that it's sharing the universe with us and sharing their knowledge with us, sharing their heart with us. And it doesn't have to just be on third eye. I see it can be anywhere on the body. It's just they do it together, and it's kind of it's as if we handshake or maybe hug goodbye. They always leave with this kind of gesture, and that's simply, just because it's a reminder that the universe is you, the universe is us, it's within me, and therefore we can shift it, we can turn it into something beautiful, because that can happen within all of us. Wow, that's so cool. Okay. And do you have any message for humanity, historian? Do not lose sight of your biggest dreams, your truest hopes, for these, again, are always within you. Allow them to grow within you. Allow them to grow so much so that you start taking action in your outside reality to fulfill these hopes and these dreams. It is possible for you any life that you can think of through quantum mechanics, through timeline traversing. Everything is possible if you can feel it, you can hold it, you can experience it. It really does start within the body. Again, the universe within, through that thumb hand gesture. We are here to support you. Call upon us when you need deeper understandings and clarities in time and space. We are here to assist. And I heard like greetings. Happy greetings, basically, was the energy that he left me with. Thank you so much. This was beautiful to experience. I'm grateful, 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 grateful. And there you have it. Ooh, that was so good. Wow. Okay. So if you want to have a little bit of Arcturian activation to activate that hybrid DNA within you, head over to the Patreon and check out that video. Yeah, I will probably call upon them again in the activation, and so we'll go over the history that was shared here and then move into that DNA activation so you can tap into more of your Arcturian remembrance, more of your Arcturian energy and DNA, and experience time the way they do, which is really cool. So much love. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.